Hit him. This music rocks. Welcome, I guess, to a new series. What Remains of Edith Finch. So, this game got really good ratings, and I just want to play a nice story game. This is kind of horror, so it'll get pretty interesting. I'm stuck on a chair, I think. Ooh. The game just starts. And I'm injured, apparently.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
What a way to start the game, dude. Are my arms still broken?
I lived here until I was
I've got
11,
legs.
but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Okay, before we go on, I want to change the graphics. I want to make sure it's all good. Full screen. Off. Ultra settings, look at that. Audio. I'm not sure how good it is for the game, for you guys, so let's just keep it really high. No subtitles, huh? Oh, so I am still
Inside the
legit.
mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay, control is to zoom in.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
What others?
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Inches. So we got 2 options already, and I already don't know where to go. Let's take this route. Because that way looks like it's the way to the house, and I want to try exploring a bit. Maybe you can find like a dead animal that'll set the mood for the game, who knows? It's usually how these
I
games
wouldn't
go.
have driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Like I said, dead animal. Can I run? No, it's not that. So shift and control are both zoom in. Shift is like mega zoom in, I guess.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Look at that. We are already homeowners. This girl is maybe like 15 or something.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's a sad dream. Look at a nice truck. Hopefully it's not manual. And a pool. No diving board though. Looks clean. Oh, someone's missing. I hope that's not gonna haunt us later. They like to renovate, I guess. Even the tree.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Girl, I'm afraid of the house now. I was close. I thought she was 15. Why though?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I'm sure it was. Okay, we got some tools here. Could we pocket any of these? Cutter would be nice for self-defense. I've always wanted a pegboard for the room.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
So it's been 6 years since...
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Yeah, no dishes, no nothing.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
Chinese would do anything for money. You know what they say. Let's check out this room.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Yeah, no joke. Even Eddie died. Look at him. No chance.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Yeah. Her mom looks really old.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
There was a lot of books. Trying to show off, I guess.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Apparently they ran out of bricks. Look at that view though. It would be nice to own something like this. At the same time, not really. There's gonna be a lot to explore. Frick. Okay, if there's a scary thing chasing me, it's gonna be this guy. Watch out for sheets. Sheets are the enemy.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay, so this is where the end game is. Why is it creaking? Oh lord. Oops. I hope that creaking was me. Okay, how do we do this? Oops. There we go.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Oh, Barbara must have been very special. And Grandpa Sven, he liked the Yeti, I guess. He believed in those kinds of things. Oh. I guess he was a filmmaker. A beautiful house. I guess that's the front door.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Not really much explaining of what happened that night. At least, I guess I have.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Ah, that's what that was. Ah, there we go.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Odin.
Barbara was a child star for
Oh,
2
shit.
years, until America grew out of it.
Oh, Barbara didn't live very long. Good thing. Well, wine collection. People are well off, if you could tell by the house. Okay, check upstairs later.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Yeah, but she didn't last very long. Where was that date? Here, this one. 16, right? Is my math correct? Yeah. 16 years. Good thing. This looks like another kid's room. Twins, maybe.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother,
Oh my
Calvin.
God. I hope this body wasn't just there. Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Not very welcoming. 1 year. Sven and Edie. Siblings, I guess.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Not gonna lie, there's a lot to absorb here. I guess Edie Sr. is the Edith.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Here we go.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
No joke.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh no. It's too early.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Hopefully Milton's just a child. Not that grown guy.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
The ambience, dude.
I
Very
grew up
creepy.
looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Not very bright, is it? Excuse me. Go. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just changing something. Alright. Gerbil must have been very lucky.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yeah, dude. This looks like something. It's a butt. Molly.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Not the gerbil.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh my. Not those raisins. Those aren't raisins.
Mom, can I come out now?
Oh,
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
there's no freedom in this house. Only the sink was my
I
friend.
kept eating and eating.
Oh shoot. At least your teeth will be whiter.
I ate a lot of things that night.
That's probably fake. I don't like the direction this is going.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, I can hear the cat burn.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Okay, if that's what the people look like, maybe it won't be that scary. Oh, the cat's purring. Can't climb up there. Oh, it's okay. Oh. You're mine. I want your eggs. Do you see that, right?
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Okay, there's nothing important there.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Whoa. Oh no.
Rabbits.
Can I swoop down? I'm a hunter.
Imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Something bigger.
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Oh, that. Oh! This game is so strange. What am I doing?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
I'll go down. There we go. I see you.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Dark path.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, sick. Guess I'm an octopus.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet.
I really leveled up my diet. All
I
because my
wanted
mama
to
wouldn't
stop,
feed me.
but also I didn't.
He's not gonna notice me. I gotta go for the conscious one first.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Where are we? Oh my god, this is people's worst nightmares. Oops.
I got closer and closer.
Oh no. I know it is coming. We're in for the gerbil? Can I exit here? Nope. Eat the little chickens. Tasty.
All of my stomach started growling.
How many was that?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Interesting.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I see what you're doing. Building up our tree, our family tree. Oh. This doesn't seem safe. Let's... Okay, I guess we're going.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Shrine sketches.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Spin.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Yeah.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have,
Oh my
but
gosh.
she didn't.
Sven is very ambitious. Oh, you can see the slide from here, I think. The one down the middle. His dad was a real engineer.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Yeah. Her mother looked real old earlier. A lot going on in this house.
Her room was like a museum.
Yeah, no joke. So much going on.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse.
his wife Ingeborg, and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Wow, just imagine bringing your house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, didn't seem wise.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
That's what you see on the cliff. Very fitting, though.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, that's it. What a story. Oops. I wanted to escape. Oh, excuse me. Can I leave? Ah, okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I don't think that was bad. Well, yeah, putting a house on a boat, not very smart. Especially to us when it's bad weather. At least do it when it's good weather. Oh. Sven and Edie. Oh, he even wrote books. This guy did it all.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
So that's what I'm wearing. I thought it was a cast. Is that a ring? I'm wearing a ring. Must be Edie's. Molly, Barbara, Calvin, and... Oh, it's all of us. Gus. Edith. That's me. Wait, he has multiple of the same book. I guess that kind of happens when you make your own book. Let's get out of here. Give me the creeps. Ah, yes.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
What a trace it left. Look at this floor. Imagine this wet. Eesh. Disgusting. The horror cleaning that up. Ooh. That's a little
It was a
toys.
pretty big trace.
Yeah, no joke. Not just sealed from that side. Wait, so what did I see earlier? There was an... Ah, that was his bathroom. So many secrets.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
So many secrets. Oh, is this a developing room? Or like photos?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Yeah. This is how you develop photos. They were hunters too, apparently. Milton was here too. This is the twins' room. I think they were twins. Good explain. What's that? Let's look around. Imagine growing up in a room like this. Hey, Lord. They even had their own, like, treehouse. Wow, what a childhood this must have been. Oh, they only had 8? Age 8? 8, 9, 10, 11. Died at 11. Jeez.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin,
Oh,
and
so
that
there's
he
a-
never talked about him.
Yeah, that's pretty
I guess
sad.
my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
This is not how you fly, kid.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe
I'm
he'd
basically
still
killing
be
him, I
here.
think.
But I doubt. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh, we're going around. We're doing it.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Quite sad.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
It's a good thing he didn't.
After the funeral,
Flute was death.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Apparently this game... Oh, never thought to look here. Hello. Amazing, dude. Oh, going up. I bet this, we don't talk about Bruno's situation, where there's someone living in the walls the entire time. I would not
The
be
passages
surprised.
were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
It's interesting. Something I wouldn't do, but very smart. Kids would bring food into that thing and leave ants everywhere, and you wouldn't know what's happening.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Oh, you're just getting serious.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah, dude. Look at Disney's child stars. Like, they never end up right.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
We know she died at
As a
16.
child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Who this
Because my
boyfriend
dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Whoa, I'm playing the game in the comic book. Genius.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
His leg healed on its own.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
This might not be the right way. Oh, this way.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Lol.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act
Yeah, Rick.
furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I swear to God, Walter.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
The window? Oh, I guess so.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
If this is Rick again.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Why is Gollum narrating this game? This comic book. We're going out this way?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Open, damn it. I guess I'm going down. Where'd Walter go? Am I supposed to leave now? No, I guess not. Oh,
The Hookman had vanished.
of course.
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara,
What the
it
heck?
was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
What the heck, man?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
What the heck? That's even half true, dude. What the heck? I don't know. Can I go that way? Oh, I guess.
I guess
this
now
is
I
the
know
exit.
why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Okay, we're doing music box first. Or should we go up? Let's go up while we're here. probably locked
Mom
up.
must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Makes sense, makes sense. I kind of like the comic book world. Did I look through this already? Yeah, I did.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with.
It's funny.
If she hadn't
All
died
those
in
times I played with the music
1947.
box and never found the basement key.
People talking over themselves. Is it me or did it get dark? Have I been here? This kitchen? I guess I have been here. It's getting dark and I don't like it. Oh gosh, we're saving. I don't like it. Looked like there was a maze down here too. Oh.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad. You can see he was making a prototype for his slide. Look at all this wood. I can imagine he cuts down the tree himself too. Very impressive. I've always wanted to get into like carpentry.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
I don't wanna. I just wanna make sure that I didn't miss anything back here. Alright, let's go. One sec. Alright, let's go, I guess.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh my gosh, there's
If there's a
movement.
pattern in all these stories,
Is this Walter here?
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Don't tell me Walter lives down here. He lived down here, dude. I'm telling you. It's a freaking Bruno situation. No one talks about Bruno.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Earthquake at 12 every day.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Maybe you got sick of all those peaches.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
So the mom was the one taking care of him this whole time.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
What is?
Whatever killed Barbara
I see.
and Molly
Oh,
and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
I bet.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Dude.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
He looks so old. He's only 53. I guess living in a basement.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Crutch. The crutch he found on Barbara. Is there anything else on you? Oh wow, he soldered his own tray. He did have exercise and everything. I guess there's no way to live.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
In all these years, nothing's changed.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Because we don't talk about Bruno. I'm sorry I keep bringing it up.
I don't want to
Oh,
make the same
shiz.
mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Yeah,
Now that
dude.
there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
It looks
Maybe
so
we
different.
believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Whoa. Was there a bomb or something? Okay. Well, I think this is a good place to end the episode. What an opening, dude. What an opening. Can I see that book again? So we found the life of 5 people. I guess we're telling Edith's story now. Oh, she said 2 might be alive. So maybe one of her siblings. Interesting. And we'll find out about all these people. Interesting. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment too about what you think about the game. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you.